Well, hello, everyone. This is going to be like the briefest, I guess, event with me because I am honestly like here for the first time with not having the information ready to go. It is so unlike me. I have had just a full day, and that is not trying to make any excuses, but we were trying something new for you guys today, and it just wouldn't work. So I just decided, hey, I just need to come on and just do an apology for all of my people who be looking forward to watching us on time at 7 p.m. every Wednesday evening, because we are really getting ourselves geared up. That's why the last part of this year, we didn't have a lot of scheduled guests, because we are getting prepared to do these pre-recordings and replays and etc. So tonight was supposed to be a phenomenal replay with Mr. Kenyatta that we had the first at the beginning of the year, and I'm telling you, watching that replay was amazing, and reminded me like he was due to come back because it was so much packed into that episode. But before I get too excited, for those who are stopping by for the first time, welcome to Get to Know Bob. And normally, yes, it is not like this. We do start right on time. We have some phenomenal conversations with some amazing Bobs that have their own businesses, founders of nonprofits. They are either authors, they're musicians and actors and comedians. We have had a plethora of people who are in politics. We just had a plethora of people in all types of industry representing our community. And so because the list keeps growing, which is phenomenal, right? We're doing some amazing things. My demands of my time is like going up, and that's a good thing, right? So we're going to be bringing some things where we have pre-recordings, we have some replays, because we have to reconnect you with some phenomenal people, catch you up for what they were doing and what they're doing now, and all this phenomenal things in which the editing is happening. But sometimes technology doesn't want to cooperate. One of the reasons why we're doing it is because sometimes our live conversations, we have technical issues, and then you miss out, or we can't connect to the person, or whatever the case may be. And so we're trying to minimize that from happening. But as a result, as we're getting prepared to do so and to try some things out, we're still having some technical difficulty. So what I would ask you guys is that you just bear with us, because you have to sometimes have some hiccups in the process in order to get to exactly where you're going to get that finished product. A diamond is not a diamond until it is pressed and all the gook is removed away. And so right now we're doing some pressing and we're removing the gook so that we can shine bright like a diamond, right? So as of now, I always talk about, how my previous week went. How did your Black Friday go? Did you keep it black? I'm going to ask you that. Did you keep it black? Was your Black Friday black? What Bobs did you support on this Black Friday and that Small Business Saturday? I want to thank everybody who supported Sonia and Weaver Coaching. Thank you so much to everybody on Facebook who took the time to accept the invitation to be a part of my Facebook page, Sonia and Weaver Coaching, I'm sorry, which I'm going to be so excited to be sharing some coaching tips and techniques that I've used over the almost 20 plus years to help people walk in their purpose, meet their goals, meet their metrics, and all of these phenomenal things that I was just doing me. That's why I tell people I was just doing me. I want to see people win. I want to see people, succeed. I love that feeling. Never really realized the true impact I was having on people's lives. And so during the course of these last few months, I reached out to people, asked them their opinion of working with me, from those from years ago to most recently, and recognize like, hey, I need to really focus on this, and hey, I need to really drop some gems on use my platform to do so that if people can't afford my services now, because let me tell you, even the free tips that I'm going to be giving will help you get on your way to seeing some financial turnaround, because it really comes first about you. And it's not about chasing after the dollar or anything. It's that finding your true purpose and aligning your life with it, and then doing the work to move that needle, right? And then next thing you know, money will be chasing you. And that is what a lot of people told me. And even if it's not an entrepreneur type thing, I have always been an advocate of your mindset being like an entrepreneur. So even if you're doing a 9 to 5, make sure you understand you have intellectual property. Make sure that they understand your worth and that you demand what you're worth. You approach it such that you have something to offer, and they're giving you a salary because of that, right? And so that is something that I just want to make sure everybody has an opportunity to have that feeling of having ownership and control of their lives and how they move into it. It is not living if you come home every day and you just hate what you just did for the last 8, 10, 11, 12 hours, right? And you just hate it. And then to turn around, go to sleep, and wake up all to just do it again. That sounds miserable. And so many people, if you're being really honest with yourself, you're miserable. And I know we were not meant to be here walking on this side of heaven to be miserable. So I love when I can help people find joy in their everyday life. So I'm looking forward to you. I'm meeting your needs are. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to meet your need. If you are not living the life that you truly want to live, then you need to hit a girl up. I am here for you. I do personal and professional coaching, and I have I would say 100% success rate. I'm telling you, I have yet to find people who actually do and stay disciplined with what I say, not me to go. I'm just going to be honest, because it's really that simple. I myself am my own client, put it that way. Even though I do have a coach myself, I am my own client. And truth be told, if I do not hit a goal, it's because I didn't do the steps to hit the goal. It's not because I did not know. It's not because I didn't have the encouragement. It's not because I didn't have another set of eyes to help me see things that I couldn't see, because that's why I have a coach. Because when you're in the game, and this is just like Steph Curry, Michael Jordan, I can't think of any NFL, Matthew Stafford, all sports people, the greats have coaches. Because when you're in the game, sometimes you can't see what needs to be seen. And therefore, a coach that sits back outside of the game looking at the bigger picture can then guide you to the win. And so if a professional athlete who has talents and skills and capabilities still rely on a coach to do that, maybe that's the missing puzzle why you're not getting to the next level you want to get to. Again, I'm here to meet your need. Do not be afraid to invest in yourself. That is so pivotal. You must invest in yourself in order to move to those next levels. Now, so on tonight's show, we're going to keep working it out, because right now it's going to be short. I'm definitely going to share with you some of my Black Friday things. So let's get to it. I supported Hand and Stone Massage in Ann Arbor. And it was on my social media post to show you that beautiful place is a franchise that is Black owned by a husband and wife. They have a location in Ann Arbor, Michigan, as well as Ferndale, Michigan. Hand and Stone. My massage therapist is amazing. I mean, from therapeutic and relaxation massaging, I had a point where I could not move this arm, and it took rehab. It took the massaging of the tissues and the stretching just to start getting so I can have mobility again in my arm. And we have been really, doing it for a while because it's slow rehab once you kind of hurt yourself. But my massage therapist was more than just somebody who just rubs or whatever the case may be. For those who have not experienced a massage, it can be very relaxing. You can have a relaxing massage. I like to have both. I like to address the pains and aches in my body while also relaxing for the day, because I'm telling you, self-care is important. So you definitely have to take those times. And I want to encourage you, if you have never had a massage, I have a couple places. I love Spago Therapy and Hand and Sewn in Ann Arbor or Ferndale. I just haven't been to the Ferndale location. But those are two of my go-to locations for when I need to do some self-care by getting a massage. And I supported them Black Friday morning. Black Friday afternoon, I supported True to You and made my own custom blend candle. Can't show it to you today because I keep forgetting to go by and pick it up. So one thing about a candle, obviously the wax needs to solidify, then it needs to settle and set where everything kind of meshes together and come together. Like it's almost like oil and water where they want to stay separate, so that fragrance oil and that wax kind of want to stay separate, but they eventually cure, and then that fragrance goes in all the way out into your candle and blends. So I learned some things too while being at True to You about candles, and that was one of the things. I can't wait to show you guys my beautiful candle. Oh my God, the vessel I picked out is so pretty. I absolutely love it. But what I love the most is that I spent the afternoon with my daughter as she blended her candle too. Because as you know, on Black Friday, they were offering a BOGO deal. If you were to make one candle at regular price, you could get another candle half off for the same or lesser value. So my daughter ended up blending with me, and we spent the afternoon together. And it just was a phenomenal experience. And every time I guess I light that candle, I'm not only going to enjoy my own unique fragrance that I created, but I'm going to remember that I actually made it with my daughter. So thank you, Miss Leslie Neal and True to You Candles blend bar located in Canton, Michigan. And thank you so much for your support of Deals with Bob. As you know, True to You Candles is one of the businesses that are always offering deals, discounts, or giveaways and rewards to our watchers and our consumer members. So we just truly thank you so much for your support. Then on Sunday, my aunt had her 70th birthday. Well, it wasn't on Sunday, but we celebrated because she was on a cruise for her 70th birthday. So the family actually got together and we celebrated her, and we got linked. Yes, Linked LLC is another opportunity to spend time with family, creating memories one bead at a time, and walking away with beautiful keepsake bracelet to remember that time. Now, I had a post for that too, because it says that my aunt said her favorite color was money green. And so in that bracelet that I designed, I had the money green, I had some gold and some silver. So my bracelet is nothing but abundance and wealth. And not only will I remember that when I wear it and feel like I have abundance and wealth everywhere I go, but I definitely will have those memories and remember the time we spent together celebrating my aunt's birthday. I had an amazing Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, and Sunday weekend. I will say that it feels good when you can support Bob. And I'm not sure what impact I made as a one individual person, but I'm sure that the other people that contributed and supported this weekend helped those Bobs feel amazing with the revenue that they earned. And they're so dedicated to what they do. So if you haven't supported Bob, here's the other thing that you must remember. Here at Deals with Bob, And here on Get to Know Bob, we promote every Friday is Black Friday. And every Friday is an opportunity to support Bob. So if you did not do so on Black Friday, every Friday, support Bob, and you will still have that same great feeling. I'm telling you, they still need your support throughout this holiday season. They have phenomenal gifts to give to people. So when you're looking for those unique type of gifts to give to individuals, make sure you think about supporting Bob, because not only are you supporting Bob, you're also 9 times out of 10 supporting a small business owner. So you kill, what is that, 2 birds with 1 stone? Yes, and it makes an impact and difference into those people's lives. So I do have 2 things that I want to make sure I show tonight. 2 promotions of from Boss Entertainment Group, another phenomenal business that supports our endeavors. So we're about to have that video from them.
The goal. We are Boss Entertainment Group Detroit, the premier independent business, media, consultation, performance, and music hub in the United States and Detroit. We now present our Boss endorsed announcement for this week. Much appreciation to the Almighty, because right now, the Caribbean Soul Experience is the 2023 COLA Award nominee for Best Artist. The Caribbean Soul Experience is an award-winning trio featuring Camilla Franklin, King Mellow Man, and Ten. They perform the best of Caribbean, reggae, soul, rhythm, and blues, and more genres. For more information, go to Facebook Barack and Roll, Instagram at BossyGee Detroit, or awardscolalounge.com to select the Caribbean Soul Experience as your 2023 COLA Awards Best Artist. Stay tuned to Get to Know Bob, hosted by the amazing Sonia Weaver, for more exciting independent events, releases, and products from Boss Entertainment Group Detroit. Boss approved.
Now, we want to thank Boss Entertainment Group again for their support of Deals with Bob and Get to Know Bob, as they mentioned, and congratulate them for being finalists for this phenomenal award. If you missed last week's show, we spoke with Ten, and he told us about the upcoming events to celebrate this win, because he called it a win. And you definitely want to be in the house at COLA when they actually announce who the next winner is, because he said all 3 nominees is a win to be nominated, and then you just get the award. So the award ceremony, we hope you are in the house, and make sure that you are there to celebrate whomever may win, because he gave everybody their props for the phenomenal work that they do, the phenomenal music they present, and just being phenomenal groups all around. But secretly, we are hoping, and we are having our fingers crossed that the Caribbean Soul Experience takes home the big win. Oh, yes. Now, make sure that you also tune in to last week's episode, because we are in full effect the holiday season. And in that episode, we ran through some businesses that you can support this holiday season. And at the end, of course, I gave you some of my all-time favorites that I support all the time. And they always have phenomenal gifts that you can give that are unique. For one, Divine Diva Designs unique gifts, custom designed, and or you can give great stocking stuffers of lip products from the Glam Doctor. But there were so many more mentioned. Of course, True to You was mentioned. Phlebotomy Express Training Centers was mentioned. Linked LLC was mentioned. It was just a lot of businesses that were mentioned. So make sure you support them. One that was failed to mention after I watched the replay would be Peggy's Pound for Pound Great Cakes. I thought about that when I was in the kitchen cooking for Thanksgiving. So, our show airs on Wednesday, which was the day before Thanksgiving. And I thought about one of our great supporter, Peggy Pound for Pound Great Cakes. And I said, it would have been great for me to have just ordered a few desserts, and then I could have got out of the kitchen a little sooner. So make sure you actually, if you're looking for a way to support yourself, to give yourself some time back without having to make all those yummy desserts, or if you want to give a gift of a dessert to someone, Peggy's Pound for Pound Great Cakes is a phenomenal business to support. Now, before we kind of wrap up today's show, because we have to figure out why I couldn't get this replay working, I am going to end it with another promotion from Boss Entertainment Group. Let's check them out.
Are the goal. We are B.O.S Entertainment Group Detroit, the premier independent business, media, consultation, performance, and music hub in the United States and Detroit. We now present our B.O.S endorsed event for this week. December 16th, 2023, international reggae star Max Suavo, along with the new highlight Detroit reggae group featuring Ron Rutherford on guitar, King Mellowman on drums, Ja T on bass, and 10 on keys, perform a blockbuster virtual show. Fresh off of appearances with Rita Marley, Marcia Griffiths, and Lloyd Parks, Max Suavo presents an incredible night of lovers rock, reggaeton, reggae, and R&B. This virtual show will simulcast December 16th, 2023, and is available on demand shortly following this date. For more information, go to Facebook Barack and Roll, Instagram at Bossigi Detroit, or www.maxsuavo.com to view this incredible virtual show. Stay tuned to Get to Know Bob, hosted by the amazing Sonia Weaver, for more exciting independent events, releases, and products from B.O.S Entertainment Group Detroit. B.O.S approved.
Can you get excited? I am looking forward to that virtual concert. We were definitely going to make sure we have this promoting out throughout the shows the next couple of weeks and on our social media platforms so that you won't have any excuse not to attend. Can you get excited with the feel of that reggae, soul, and R&B and all of the phenomenal things in which this experience is going to offer? I'm telling you, here in Michigan, it's always comforting to have the sounds of that Caribbean vibe playing, because since it's cold, at least the music feels warm, it gets you in that mood to want to just sit back and enjoy and have a Mai Tai, even though it's chilly outside, right? So I cannot wait for this virtual concert. I want to thank B.O.S Entertainment Group for their phenomenal support and their ongoing support of everything that Deals with Bob does, and we appreciate you, and we love reciprocating for you because you bring value and great music, great vibes to our community. Well, I want you guys to keep us in prayer as we work towards getting our new technology working so that we can continue to bring you action-packed shows, wonderful conversations with Bob, as well as reconnecting you with some previous episodes. And that's what we want to do. We have some things coming up in 2024 where we're going to be doing some on-site live broadcasting where you can be there with that business owner. How exciting is that? You can be in the room as it's being recorded, and then you can actually have your personal conversations with them one-on-one. It will be called probably our VIP experience. We haven't really termed it out yet, but make sure you make sure you stay tuned. I have been like tongue-tied this whole episode. I think I'm a little bit discombobulated from the episode not working out how I exactly planned it in my head. And you guys, if you're anything like me, when things don't line up the way you want it, plan B is a good plan, but it's not plan A. So sometimes you can get a little discombobulated. So I appreciate you guys for understanding. One thing that I also want to mention is that Tranquility Christian Counseling understands that now that we have entered what's called the holiday season, it may not be easy for everyone. And I want you to be on the lookout because they do have an upcoming grief group where they're going to help you get through these holiday seasons while you might be experiencing some loss. And this is the way that you can get through it in a healthy way of encouraging you of how to mourn, providing you some education and support so that you do not feel alone. Believe me, you do not have to suffer alone. You have support out here and people do care. Now, I'm going to say that I thank you for watching. If you're watching the replay, make sure you share. If you are not a subscriber, make sure you subscribe today. And I just want to say, I am Sonia Weaver, and I encourage you to spin with purpose. because your dollar does matter, and deal with Bob. Have an amazing night. I'll see you next week.